Imagine this. You've crossed paths with someone who's left a trail of hurt, someone who shows no remorse for their actions. Such encounters can be incredibly daunting. Have you ever wondered what drives these individuals? What lies behind their seemingly twisted behaviors? In today's exploration, we delve deep into the complex psychology of what we commonly refer to as evil. We will uncover a total of 16 subtle yet sinister signs indicating you might be dealing with toxic individuals in your life. Furthermore, to provide you with tools to navigate these treacherous waters, we will also explore how Stoic philosophy can serve as a guiding light. Sign 1. The Master Manipulator. The first sign we must consider is that of the Master Manipulator. These individuals are exceptionally skilled at twisting your perceptions, playing on your emotions, and frequently making you question your own sanity. They utilize tactics such as guilt, fear, or flattery to gain control over the narrative, often seeking to gain an unjust advantage or manipulate outcomes to their favor. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics would advise us to maintain an emotional distance from such manipulative behaviors. By recognizing these tactics for what they are, we can distance ourselves from their emotional games and respond in a manner that is grounded in reason and clarity. Practical application. When faced with a manipulator, practice active listening, but remain cautious not to get drawn into emotional arguments. Focus intently on the facts, safeguard your well-being, and don't allow their attempts to control you to undermine your sense of self. Sign 2. The Controller. Next is the Controller. Control is their currency. They strive to dominate every aspect of your life, from your thoughts to your actions. Their desire for control often manifests in various ways, such as dictating how you should feel or behave, leaving you feeling suffocated and undermined. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics would encourage us to assert our autonomy and maintain a strong sense of self. Acknowledging the controlling behavior of these individuals allows us to set essential boundaries and protect our mental and emotional well-being effectively. Practical application. Take time to practice the art of boundary setting. Communicate your needs assertively and don't shy away from saying no when necessary. Create a safe space where your autonomy is respected, even if it means distancing yourself from controlling individuals. Sign 3. The Pathological Liar. The third sign is the pathological liar. This type of individual can fabricate stories without blinking, often for no discernible reason. Their lies become tools for manipulation and deception, aiming to distort reality and achieve their objectives. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics would impart a crucial lesson: trust your judgment. By not being swayed by the words of others and remaining grounded in your reality, you can avoid the pitfalls associated with deceit and manipulation. Practical application. It's vital not to take the words of a pathological liar at face value. Always verify information from multiple sources. Consult with trusted individuals, and trust your intuition to help guide you through the murky waters of deceit. Sign 4. The Pleasure Taker in Others' Misfortune. Another red flag is the individual who derives pleasure from the misfortunes of others. They take satisfaction in your failures and setbacks, and their joy is often deeply rooted in your pain and distress. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics remind us to cultivate empathy and compassion within ourselves. By understanding the motivations behind such behavior, we can respond more thoughtfully, opting for wisdom rather than resentment. Practical application. It's important to limit interactions with such toxic individuals. If these relational dynamics become too detrimental, consider cutting ties completely for the sake of your own mental health and well-being. Sign 5. The Reality Denier. The reality denier lives in a self-constructed fantasy, evading accountability for their actions. They often twist reality to fit their narrative, leaving you wondering what is true and what is fabricated. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics teach the importance of embracing reality, no matter how difficult it may be. Acceptance of the truth allows us to make informed decisions and take appropriate action based on our circumstances. Practical application. Engaging in arguments or debates with reality deniers can be futile. Instead, try to focus on your own well-being. Seek validation from those who share a defined perception of reality, and reach out for support when necessary. Sign 6. The Cruel Soul. The sixth sign is the cruel soul. This type revels in cruelty, whether directed at animals, people, or even themselves. Their delight in the suffering of others can be particularly distressing to witness. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics promote the practice of kindness and compassion. By treating others with respect, we may inspire positive change and model the behavior we wish to see the world around us. Practical application. To protect your own emotional well-being, limit your interactions with cruel individuals. Prioritize surrounding yourself with compassionate people who uplift you and foster an environment of kindness. Engage with those who share your values and ethics, providing mutual support and understanding. Sign 7. The remorseless. The remorseless individual embodies a stark lack of empathy and remorse. They are capable of inflicting pain and distress upon others without any second thought. Their actions seem to come without the weight of conscience. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics would teach us to cultivate a sense of empathy and understanding toward all beings. By recognizing the humanity in others, even those who hurt us, we can avoid succumbing to the trap of cruelty that such individuals often invoke. Practical application. It's crucial to set firm boundaries with remorseless individuals. Make a deliberate effort to limit your exposure to their negativity. This might mean relationships or interactions need to be redefined or, in some cases, cut completely. Sign 8. The double-faced. The double-faced individual wears many masks, altering their persona depending on the company they keep. This deceitful nature often obscures their true intentions, leaving you questioning their authenticity and motives. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics would advocate for authenticity and genuineness in our interactions. Being true to ourselves enables us to build meaningful relationships based on trust and understanding. Practical application. Trust your intuition when discerning someone's character. When dealing with double-faced individuals, be vigilant about inconsistencies in their behavior and remarks. Use these cues to guide your relationship decisions, prioritizing transparency and honesty in your interactions. Sign 9. The animal abuser. Animal abusers represent a severe disdain for basic empathy, often choosing to inflict pain on vulnerable animals. This behavior is often indicative of profound emotional and psychological issues. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics would remind us of our responsibility to treat all living beings with respect and dignity. Understanding the interconnectedness of all forms of life inspires us to advocate for kindness and compassion. Practical application. Avoid any interaction with known animal abusers. If you witness acts of cruelty directed towards animals, report them to the authorities and support organizations that protect animal welfare. Stand firm in your values that prioritize the well-being of all beings. Sign 10. The irresponsible irresponsibility is a hallmark of toxic behavior. Irresponsible individuals refuse to take ownership of their actions, consistently shifting blame onto others. This attitude fosters resentment and hinders personal growth. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics stress the importance of taking responsibility for one's actions. By owning up to mistakes, we learn and grow, becoming stronger individuals in the process. Practical application. Set clear expectations with individuals who exhibit irresponsible behavior. Hold them accountable for their actions gently but firmly. Encourage a culture of responsibility, both in yourself and in those around you, fostering an environment conducive to growth. Sign 11. The misleader. Misleaders thrive on deception, twisting truths, spreading misinformation, and sowing discord within relationships or communities. Their actions frequently create environments filled with confusion and mistrust. A Stoic perspective. Stoics would encourage a pursuit of truth and a skeptical approach to information. Cultivating critical thinking skills equips us to discern between what is genuine and what is fabricated. Practical application. Verify information before accepting it as truth. Rely on multiple, credible sources and approach those who spread misinformation with skepticism. Engage in open, informative conversations that promote honesty and clarity. Sign 12. The time thief. Time thieves manipulate your time, often disrupting your plans and draining your energy without giving return value. These individuals commonly demand attention and resources while providing little to nothing in return. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics teach us to recognize the value of our time and prioritize it accordingly. By managing our time wisely and setting boundaries, we can protect our peace of mind. Practical application. Set defined limits on the time you spend with individuals who tend to waste your time. Learn to protect your schedule against interruptions and distractions. Prioritize your commitments to those who respect your time and contribute positively to your life. Sign 13. The belittlers undermine your self-esteem through constant criticism and devaluation. Their words create a shadow of self-doubt that can inhibit personal growth and confidence. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics highlight the importance of self-love and self-acceptance. By recognizing our inherent worth, we can withstand the negativity leveraged against us by others. Practical application. Limit your exposure to individuals who belittle you. Seek out supportive relationships that empower and uplift you. Surround yourself with those who celebrate your achievements and recognize your value. Sign 14. The enemy maker. Enemy makers thrive on conflict, burning bridges and alienating people, which leaves a trail of resentment and bitterness in their wake. They often create rifts between friends, colleagues, and family members, effectively turning individuals against one another. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics encourage us to cultivate harmony in our relationships. By treating others with respect, kindness, and understanding, we can build strong, lasting connections that withstand the test of time. Practical application. Do your best to avoid getting involved in drama and gossip. Instead, promote a culture of understanding and reconciliation. Strive to be a peacemaker, encouraging dialogue and fostering positive relationships rather than engaging in divisiveness. Sign 15. The disappearing act. The disappearing act refers to those who vanish when you are in need, only to reappear when it benefits them. This inconsistent presence can leave you feeling abandoned and used. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics remind us of the importance of surrounding ourselves with individuals who contribute positively to our lives. By focusing on healthy relationships, we can free ourselves from unnecessary drama and emotional turmoil. Practical application. Assess the reliability of your relationships. Don't chase after someone who shows inconsistency in their commitment to you. Instead, prioritize those who are present and supportive, valuing those who truly show up for you during times of need. Sign 16. The secret keeper. Finally, we have the secret keeper, individuals who withhold key information, creating a sense of distrust and confusion. Their secretive nature can lead to emotional turmoil and imbalance in relationships. A Stoic perspective. The Stoics advocate for open and honest communication. By fostering transparency in our relationships, we can build trust and mutual understanding. Practical application. Practice being open and honest in your own communication. Approach those who are secretive with caution, and strive to work towards clarity in your relationships. Encourage open dialogue, where all parties feel free to express thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Moving forward with Stoic principles. By recognizing these 16 toxic signs in your relationships, you can arm yourself with invaluable insights and strategies for self-protection. Implementing Stoic principles into your daily life not only empowers you to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics, but also fosters a greater sense of inner peace and resilience. When engaging with individuals displaying these harmful traits, remember to approach each situation with wisdom and clarity. Detach your emotional responses from their actions and focus on your ability to control your reactions. The Stoics teach us that our thoughts and responses are the only things truly within our control. By mastering them, we can maintain our composure, even in the face of toxicity. Additional considerations. As you work on identifying and managing toxic influences in your life, remain vigilant about your own behavior as well. Reflect on the values of kindness, empathy, and responsibility, ensuring that you're not inadvertently embodying toxic traits yourself. Continuous self-awareness and growth are crucial for effectively navigating the complexities of human relationships. Consider engaging in self-reflective practices such as journaling, meditation, or discussions with trusted friends. These approaches can help clarify your thoughts, reinforce your values, and fortify your emotional resilience. By taking time to understand yourself better, you become more adept at recognizing and addressing toxicity when it arises. In conclusion, navigating the labyrinth of human interactions can be challenging, particularly in the presence of toxic individuals. However, awareness and the application of Stoic philosophy can equip you with the tools necessary for safeguarding your mental and emotional health. By recognizing the signs of toxic behavior, practicing self-care, and fostering open communication, you can create a more fulfilling and harmonious life. Remember, Developing healthy relationships takes time and effort. Surround yourself with those who uplift you, respect you, and contribute positively to your life. With a strong foundation grounded in understanding and compassion, you empower yourself to thrive even amidst the challenges posed by toxic individuals. If you like this exploration of toxic behavior and the application of Stoic principles to navigate challenging relationships, you might also find value in discussions around restoring connections, addressing emotional wounds, or seeking fulfillment in life without the shadows of negativity. These topics can provide further insight and tools as you continue your journey toward healthier, more fulfilling interactions. If you like this video, you'll love this video about when passion fades, navigating the challenges of a sexless marriage.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own stories in the comments below. How do you communicate your desires? Let's keep the conversation going and create an insightful dialogue about the beautiful journey of love and intimacy together.